Hi guys, how you guys doing? I know you guys are doing amazing. All right, today we're going to be talking about marriage. What exactly is marriage? What exactly is marriage? There's been a lot of misconceptions, but we're going to get it clear today. Now, the first marriage that ever happened in the Garden of Eden, right? Between Adam and Eve, from the Bible perspective. I've heard stories of Lilith. They call her the first woman and all those stuff. I don't have so much knowledge about that one, but that's, well, before God will say it's not good for a man to be alone. That means something must have actually happened before. So I kind of almost buy into that Lilith story, that Adam and Eve, of course, no, that Lilith and Adam that were the first man and woman. Now, the Lilith wasn't, Lilith didn't bow to Adam because they were both created on the same day, which of course is the truth in the Bible. The Bible says, and God made them male and female. On the same day, he made them male and female. So the legend or the story goes that Lilith leaves Adam because Adam wasn't respecting her, wasn't giving her all the things that, like the respect and the love that he's supposed to give her, because he's the man and all the stuff. So after those things, the legend goes that Lilith left and was upset with Adam, which happens a lot in so many marriages these days. Maybe the man doesn't give time to the woman, and the woman's like, no, I'm done with this, okay? So now Adam was living alone, and of course he's missing his partner. He's all tried everything. He said the Bible also says that none of the animals were fit for him. That means he tried other animals and they weren't fit for him. So it goes on to say, now going into the Bible, the modern Bible that says, and God says it's not good for man to be alone. That means at some point man wasn't alone, then man became alone. So it's not good for man to be alone. Let's create for him a help that is meet, that's suitable for him. So let me take it that is a second marriage or a second partnership where Eve comes in. Now Eve comes in, right? And Eve is there, they're loving each other and all the stuff. Something still happens again. Something happens again. Eve got entangled with the serpent. Now I ask myself, where was Adam when Eve got entangled with the serpent? Where was Adam? And Adam was not just a normal human being. He should also have supernatural powers to understand and know what's going on. Now, that first verse in the Bible where he says, now the man said, now, the man said, that's in Genesis chapter 2, verse 23, 24, and 25. The man said, this is now bone of my bone. That means the initial woman didn't come out from his bone. She was created separately from him. Now, this is now the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of me. So Eve was taken out of Adam. And because Adam declared that this is his wife, this is his own, that is why a man leaves his father and mother and is united to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. And Adam and Eve were both naked and they felt no shame. Now, if Adam has declares now that this is now the bone of my bone and the flesh of my bone, this is now my own, right? Obviously, it's like saying, oh, the first woman you gave to me, she wasn't part of me. You created her separate and created me separate. Now God still brought Eve, because the Bible says God presented Eve to Adam, And Adam accepted that one. Now you as a man, when God brings a woman to you and you accept that woman, you say, oh, this is the woman I will love. I love, this is the woman for me. The next verse says, because you have said this is your wife, you must leave your father and your mother and you must cleave to this woman. That means she becomes everything to you. If you declare that this is your wife, both of you are now one. You have to treat her like yourself. Let us go ahead and check another verse of the Bible. That is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 31. Verse 31, okay? So it says, for we are members of one body. For this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. That means you're not allowed to treat the woman different from the way you treat yourself. You're not allowed to drink water and your wife is not drinking water. If you declare that this is the bone of your bone and the flesh of your flesh. See, that is just marriage. From the moment you say, this is my wife. It's not when you do ceremonial. It's not when you people go to church. Marriage is an agreement. When God presented Eve to Adam, and Adam accepted Eve, from that moment he said, now, once God presents a woman to you and you see this woman, you say, this is the woman that I love, right? And you agree, that is when your marriage starts. That is why the Bible says that you should not be unequally yoked. Unequally yoked with. You have to be equally yoked with the right person. You have to exactly know that this is the woman I want to. God can present different women to you. The moment you agree that this is the woman that you desire, and the woman agrees with you that, yes, this is the man I desire, everything changes. You have to change the way you behave. You cannot go out frolicking without her. She'll just be at home doing nothing, except you explain to her properly. Or you people agree that this is what you guys are going to do. That is why if two shall agree concerning a thing, it shall be established. The Bible says one shall chase 1,000 and two shall chase 10,000. You guys will have now, when there is a marriage, right? Let's take the physical, right? When there's a marriage, there's a key and there's a keyhole. You people are there for different purposes. There's a key and there's a keyhole. That key unlocks the potential that belongs to both of you. So if you hold the key and you feel, oh, I'm the one who holds the key, how about the thing that you're supposed to enjoy that is inside that woman? Because everything that God put for you to enjoy in this life is embedded inside the woman. So you have to learn how to treat your woman right. You have to know that everything that you're looking for is inside that woman. If you treat her right, everything will come out right. Because you have the key. God is so smart. There's a key and there's a keyhole. And there's a keyhole that leads to the promised land. So you have the key. The promised land is here. Will you not treat the promised land well so that you will enjoy yourself? Because whether you like it or not, you have declared something that you must keep. The Bible says a faithful man who can find. If you become faithful, if you are faithful in your relationship with your woman, God indeed will bless you in every aspect of your life. You have to learn to love beyond words. You have to learn to love love with everything that is in you. Once you declare that this is your wife, she is above every other in your life. Your brother, your sister, your mother, your everything. Because both of you become one. Is there anybody that's above you in your life? other than God. God is inside you and you're inside God. So I hope you're getting what I'm saying. I know you get what I'm saying. So marriage starts from the day you declare that this is the bone of your bone and the flesh of your flesh. Every other ceremony is just ceremony. Because word is binding. Every other thing is binding. That's why you see sometimes when a man promises somebody that I'm going to marry you, and then they leave that person to go, when you check the person's life, it gets as it be. That's why you should be careful the people you're promising marriages. The day you say, you are my wife, I marry you, be careful. And if you know you're not marrying the person to, you say, okay, it's, oh, we're not doing. But once people have sealed it with sex and all the stuff, it's just a sealing. That's why Jesus Christ says that the Bible says that you shouldn't get involved with somebody who sleeps around. Because when you sleep with this person and you sleep with that person, that means you are married to all of them, and all their energies will be working in your life. So you have to be careful. Marriage is sacred. Marriage is love, unconditional. Marriage is commitment. Love is commitment. If you tell somebody, I'm going to love you for the rest of your life, then you have to commit to it. You have to commit to it beyond words. Because in the books of heaven, it's been written down that this person has said that this person is going to be with them for the rest of their life. And you have to keep to it. Learn to keep to your words. Learn to love beyond words. I love you once again, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers!